What is up, guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we are here starting off a new series, the How To Survival series. In this series, it's basically going to be me showing you how to do certain stuff. And, well, I guess without further ado, let's get into the first episode. So, well, of course, I'm going to have to create a world. So, let's create new world. Survival, yes. Let's name it the How To Survival. And then difficulty, hard. You can obviously go peaceful, easy, or normal. But I choose hard. Allow cheats. I don't want cheats, but you can put that on if you want. Now, data packs. I am going to put one in. Which means it's not 100% vanilla. But, it is a pretty vanilla one. So, you'll be able to see what it is in just a moment. Alright, yep, here it is. So, data packs, it's the coordinates HUD from Vanilla Tweaks. I will link Vanilla Tweaks in the description below if you want to check out their data packs. There are some good ones, but I just want this one because I want it to be mostly authentic. But this is just a UI thing, so it doesn't change anything got to do with the game. Anyway, game rules. I'm just going to leave it all generic. More world options, I'm going to leave that generic as well. And then, let's start up the world. Okay, and here we are, just about to be in the world. Yep, here we are. We've spawned in a tiger, well, on the beach, but tiger right here. And now I'm just going to quickly show you what that data pack was. So if I just do /trigger ch_toggle. This is a command that doesn't need operator, so it allows me to do it. And that's because it only adds this. The main reason I put it is because of this time, which it comes in useful sometimes, but also because of this. You can get the coordinates by opening up here, and then it shows you up here, but it's just nice to have it down there. Now, I've actually spawned in a pretty good place because there's lots of wood around, but also some sweet berries, which allows us to get some food going nice and quickly. We also got some foxes, so that's pretty nice. So you're going to want to get your hands on some food pretty quickly. And I got lucky here, but if you spawn in like a plains, there's normally going to be a lot of cows, sheep, maybe even some pigs and chickens. So you can just quickly get your hands on some food. But before that, I would recommend chopping down a tree or two. And then crafting up a crafting table. Because then you're going to want to make your first set of tools. So the first set of tools I would recommend going for is an axe. Because axes can be used to attack mobs and also chop down trees. Secondly, a pickaxe. Definitely go with a pickaxe. Because that is crucial when it comes to mining, which we're going to want to do very soon. But I'm just going to quickly chop down one more tree, so we can get our hands on a bit more wood, and then craft up the rest of our gear, which shouldn't take too long. Second thing you're going to want is, or third rather, is a shovel. Then you're pretty much set for now. You can also craft up a sword if you want, but I don't think that's necessary yet till you get stone, or even iron if you want, but stone at least. Also, when you cut down the trees, make sure you collect saplings if there's not many around. Somewhere here, it wouldn't really matter because there's heaps of trees, but otherwise, yeah, definitely get your hands on them saplings. Now, stone. You get your pickaxe out and collect some stone so you can upgrade your tools. Now, I think this will be enough to just upgrade the tools we already have. Definitely will be. Gonna need to craft some more sticks here. So here we are, a shovel, new shovel, and a new axe. This allows us to mine stuff faster, so you'll be able to see much faster here compared to the wood. But also, now we can get coal Or well, you could already get coal. If you can see here, coal is mineable already with wood. But definitely quicker here as well. But also, we are now able to get iron, which was not available to us before. Now, if I can find some, maybe I can demonstrate. I probably won't be mining it with my wood, because otherwise I will lose it. But alright, here's some. Actually, let's quickly craft up some torches. So definitely keep your hands on those coals, so you can craft up some torches when you go mining. Now, I have Optifine on, which is just basically a mod that allows you to do stuff like zooming in, and it has this dynamic lighting feature. So you can see, wherever I go, I can see light around, but it will not prevent mobs from spawning, which is another thing that lights are used for. So definitely still place it down if you have Optifine. But if you can see here, I'm able to mine up this iron, which is definitely the gear we're going to be rocking for a while before we craft up some diamonds. And I think we are going to want to set up our base right now, because we're definitely going to want to do that before nightfall. Now, I actually got quite lucky here, and there's a cave here, so I can just probably set up in this cave. But I think I will set up just a quick starter hut first, actually, just so I can have somewhere to put down a bed if I get a bed later on, and even put down some chests. So just gonna get a bit more wood, and it's just gonna be a very, very basic house, which is all you really need to start off with, just somewhere to hide yourself from all the mobs. So I'm gonna set it up here. So if I just craft up some walls, or place down some walls, I think I'm just gonna make it this big. Don't want to make it too big, because I don't have a whole lot of resources available to me yet, and I'm not even gonna make it very high. So this is as high as I'm gonna go. Well, and the roof, so mobs do not attack me from above. But I think I might have just enough. Oh no, I'm one short. So you don't even need to make it out of wood if you really want. You can make it out of dirt, anything, cobblestone, whatever you really want. Just somewhere to protect yourselves from the mobs that spawn at night, which are spawning decently soon, as I can see through here, because they spawn after this clock turns to 16. My bad, 18, not 16. Okay, so I've got the extra wood. Just needed one, but there we are. I guess I could put down a floor if I really wanted, but I don't think I will do that. Alright, just place down some torches as well, so I make sure no mobs are spawning. Then I saw this iron here, so can't leave that. You know what? I might as well place down a floor now, since I have those two pieces missing now. So, you know what? This isn't the best looking house, but it's practical. Now, what I would normally recommend doing is picking a corner in your house, or just maybe here or something, and just going mining here. But I got lucky, and I have a cave system right here. So that's going to be even better to get my hands on a decent amount of iron and coal, and maybe even diamonds later on down the track. But definitely craft up some more torches, because those are going to come in very handy. Now, just before I'm going to start getting some of this iron, I need some more coal, because I just used all mine to make torches. Okay, I've got my hands on 21 coal. This is going to be more than enough for smelting up some forgot what it's called. The word has slipped my mouth. Also, I've forgotten where I placed down my crafting table. Definitely keep track of that, because if you don't want to keep crafting new ones, then you're definitely going to want to remember where you put yours. Alright, here it is. Nice. Alright, I'm going to have to get a bit more wood as well, though. just because it's always handy. Plus, if you can't get your hands on coal or a decent supply, you can always use wood to power your furnaces, which is what we're going to be doing right now. Getting a furnace up and running so we can smelt up some of this iron. So, okay, phone. Alright, so we place the iron in the top slot and a bit of coal in the bottom. And if you don't have coal, you can always place the wood. But I am going to be using wood for, first of all, a door. So if I just place a door here, there we go. You know what? I like doors better when they're facing this way. So there. Got myself a door. But then also, not like that, like that. Couple chests. That will just allow me to put some of the stuff I don't necessarily need to carry on me. I might carry some of this. Don't need my wooden stuff anymore. And I might make... Actually, no, I will not make a few more stone pickaxes because I am going to be able to craft up an iron one. Now, actually, I am going to craft a few more stones because the iron one I'm going to want to use to get certain minerals such as gold and diamonds if we get lucky enough. So right now, the mobs will start spawning. As you can see, it is dark out. So that means mobs are able to spawn now. And if I can see any mobs or get my hands on any, or eyes rather, don't really want to be fighting them yet, I will be able to demonstrate. Also, definitely recommend a sword. Well, if you like axes better to fight with, then by all means go ahead, but I prefer a sword personally. Alright, we got 5 more iron to spare, so I think I'm going to be spending it on an axe, and then probably a shovel. I think that would definitely be a good second one. Now, you're going to want to decide how you want to lay out your inventory. Personally, I will normally go sword, bow, pickaxe, shovel, and then axe. But I don't have a bow yet, so I'm just going to leave a slot there with... Actually, no, I'm going to put torches there. Because Actually, no, I will put blocks, because torches will go on my offhand when I'm going mining. But right now, what I want to do is... Well, not right now, because it's night time. I was going to go plant down some more sweet berries, but definitely carry your food source on you. Alright, so now I think it is time to go mining. Now, the reason I'm holding my stone pick out is so I don't waste my iron one, which is a resource I don't have too much of right now. So, as you can see with Optifine, I don't really need to continuously place torches. So that's kind of good. But this means mobs will still be able to spawn. As you can see through another mod I have, all of this area is a spawnable space for mobs. All this red area. So that means mobs can spawn there. But if I light it up, that all disappears. So I think I'm going to want to start lighting stuff up. But I'm definitely getting some coal as well, so I can fuel more furnaces if I get some more iron. And also I can smelt other stuff, such as gold. So in the first few hours of your world, I would definitely recommend going on a mining trip, because that is definitely going to be beneficial for yourself in the world. Now, if you don't find a cave like I have here, I would definitely recommend just digging down to y equals 11. And if you don't know what the y is, if you're on Java Edition, pull up your F3 menu. So you just click F3 on your keyboard. On Mac, I believe you have to hit Alt F3 or function, I don't know. Don't quote me on that, but it's something along the bottom left. Now, your Y level is this middle one. So right now I'm on 60, which is not good level for finding stuff like diamonds and gold and redstone. But I'm in a cave, so I'm taking the resources it has to offer. Now, oh, there is our first mob. I'm going to rush in and try and murder it, which he's doing a better job than me. But I eventually got him. Oh, he did take quite a bit of my health away. So that is not ideal. Also, sweet berries are not the best food source. So once daylight comes around, I'm definitely going to be setting up a better farm for food. Okay, so we're about halfway through the night right now, and there is a creeper down there, which is not too great. Now I'm going to show you another way of mining, because this is going to be very much better for the rare resources such as diamonds, which is of course what we're after at the end of the day. But right now, as I was mining through the cave, that is not a very good way of finding it. So I'm going to want to find somewhere like this in my house, and then just start making a staircase down, something like this. Then I would recommend just doing a bit of a spiral. If you have enough wood, a ladder would definitely be good as well. But I do not have too much wood, so I'm just going to be spiraling down like this. Okay, so right now I'm just about on y equals 11. You can also start mining for rare minerals at y equals 12, but I prefer to go to y equals 11, because you can see the 12th, 11th, or rather, I believe this one's the 11th? I don't know how it works, whether it's your feet that it's at. Alright, you see, yeah, the one at my feet is 11, I believe. Yes, maybe? I don't know, where's looking at block? I can't see where it says that. I think they might have changed it. Either way, y equals 11. Definitely the way to go for me. Now the way I would start mining is just digging in a straight line, like this, and then picking a spot along this line, and then just branching off like this. So what you eventually end up doing is doing it on both sides. For definitely more than this, you would go a couple hundred blocks out, and just be careful because you can dig into cave. It is decently common down here, but then you would eventually circle back, but instead of right here next to it, you would not go this next one, because then you're uncovering this block for the second time, but go this one, because that way you are uncovering a new set of blocks entirely. So on this one, you got these 6 blocks, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On this one, you're uncovering 6 new blocks, which allows you to find more minerals than otherwise you would be able to find. Now, that is my technique for mining. It's definitely not the only one out there. You could alternatively just mine out a huge area, and that is definitely a viable way to do things also, especially if you're looking for a large amount of resources. But as you can see by the clock down in the bottom right, or middle right kind of thing, it is daytime. So you have successfully now survived your first night, assuming you had as good luck as me. Now, for me, sweet berries, not the best food source, so just before I end off the episode, I'm going to get my hands on some better food. Now the food I'm going to go with is probably bread, because there's not too many animals around me that I can use for food. And there's not too much grass either that I can get some seeds out of, but there is some. And one is all I need. Well, one seed at least. More grass, because you're not guaranteed a seed on your first grass. So I'm just going to need to go around punching some grass. There we are. Got my first sweet seed. Oh, there's another one. So even though you get one, I would recommend getting at least 3 so you can craft up 1 bread. But I'm going to get a few more than that even, because it is definitely beneficial to have more, because you can craft up or make a bigger farm. Also, if you are not able to find some grass, another way to get some grass is just on these grass blocks. What you would want to do is, if you've killed a skeleton and have some bones, just make it into some bone meal like this, and just click it on the floor. You get a bunch of grass around. And also get some flowers, which is kind of nice. Okay, now to start farming, what you're going to need first is a hoe. So I've come back to my house to craft up one. I'm just going to be making a stone one, since that's all I'm going to really need for now. But you will also need a bucket, but the way I'm going to do it does not require a bucket, because I'm just going to be building it next to the water, since I do not have enough iron for a bucket. But I might be moving it later on down the track. So this is enough grass for what I have. So I will just kind of line up this area with some dirt, and that will be plenty for now. And I realized I put that last one in the wrong place. I'd like it there, thanks. Alright, so I got my 7 wheat seeds. Now, there is a certain distance that water will go to spread across to farmland, and I will cover that in a creative world. Okay, so I'm here in a creative world now. And as you can see, I've set up a little thing here that allows you to see the spread of water across farmland. So if I get the hoe out, I get the achievement apparently. You'll be able to see that the hoe will go to all places around here. So if I just, even if I just randomize it like this, it will cover everything here. Now I believe I can make this faster by random tick speed, set it to like 1,000. There we are. You can see that it covers everything here. As you can see, it will go across everything. But that is not the case if I go one further out. As you can see, these convert instantaneously. Well, almost. But this one is not converting at all. And in fact, is switching back to dirt, which happens when it doesn't get, I guess, fertilized. I don't really know. Watered. It can't be next to it. If it's not next to water, it will go back to dirt, just like this. And that is the same in every single direction and diagonally. So, the most amount of area you can have for one water is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 in every single direction, including diagonally. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So basically, you go 4 out from each side of your water source and then connect it in a square, which makes the most efficient way of farming, as opposed to simply just doing what you see a lot of people do, which you just do a strip of water like this and then doing something like this. That is not nearly as efficient. So that is the way you get the best coverage for a single block of water. Okay, so now how you know water affects farmland, you are able to now set up your first wheat farm, or whatever farm you have. Potatoes, carrots, beetroot. But wheat is definitely a good way to go. And you will also get the advancement of CD Place on Java edition. At least I have no idea about Bedrock. This is definitely a Java guide. So now, all you gotta do is wait. But if you have your hands on some bone meal, you can speed up the process. And there we go. There is one piece of wheat ready to farm or collect. So there we are, one piece of wheat. And we do have some more to spare. Some more of the bone meal, so we can speed up even some more. Now, here we are. 2 extra bits of seeds. So now I can get 2 extra bits of dirt and add to my farm here. So that's what you can just keep doing. Anyway, as I was saying, that's what you can keep doing. You can just keep farming it up. If you have bones, of course, you can speed that up. But you just keep adding to your farm, which allows you to get more and more wheat. Or whatever other thing you're using. Again, wheat for me. But now I have no more bones, so I gotta wait or kill some skeletons. But I don't think I'm good enough to kill some skeletons. As you see, I have no armor yet. So I think I'm gonna wait. And also, that brings us to the end of this video. Before we cover mining, which is going to be in the next episode, I would recommend getting your hands on some food first. Whether it be some meat, some plants, or even sweet berries for that matter. Because they are food after all. And can be eaten, even though they are pretty bad. Like, carrots are pretty much the same. They are not that good as a food source, but they are food. And you're going to want some of that. So, before we cover mining, definitely get your hands on some food. And if you already have that, then, well, I guess wait until the next episode. Or, alternatively, if the episode's already out, just skip on ahead to it. So, hope you did enjoy the video. And I hope it was informative. But until next time, later guys.